My man said I'm going back, bro. Ah, we do get to be sus.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
The vent? Pretty sus, bro. I just saw Stanley vent.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe
Yes,
content turned out to
I
be? Well, it
do.
got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something
Oh,
special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
fucking Elden Ring.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Is this gonna be like me and all the other like Call of Duty like diehard fans that are like, man, the game was so much better back in Modern Warfare 1 and 2 back in 2010 when the game was actually good and there wasn't skill-based matchmaking. Is that what this is gonna be? Like gaming has moved on and you either like it or you don't play, you know, the new stuff? Is that what this
You see,
is?
Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful
Indoors monthly.
Stanley
Help.
Parable
I can't
was
find my
before it
cat.
was
Could he
sullied with a
be
cheap
indoors?
re-release? Remember back in
Time.
October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
What was I doing in 2013? I was playing Call of Duty Ghosts, and I had just graduated high school, and I had just come out. Man, what a wild year. Exclusive. Lenny Smith talks about his new box, shapes, graphs, National Geographic, cargo, operator's manual, cargo lift. The greatest wealth is memory. Don't forget the Stanley Parable. Memory, sweet memory. Is it a Steam page for the Stanley Parable? In like Russian, apparently. 2013, when the Stanley Parable was released. We've got the Stanley Parable box edition. Didn't know they sold box edition. 2014 Independent Games Festival. Audience Award, the Stanley Parable. The British Academy. Oh my god. The British Academy. Oh, it's The Last of Us. Did The Last of Us win play of the game? Did The Last of Us win Game of the Year for 2014? Was it that old? I never played the original Last of Us when it came out. I played the remake on the channel. They remade it again as well, by the way. I need to play Last of Us 2, even though that game is... We're not going to talk about that game yet, right now. Our First Kiss, my first car, the release of Stanley Parable in 2013. Stanley Parable. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. The original remake. A Galactic Cafe game. Buy on Steam. Or download the demo for free. What everyone's saying. The Stanley Parable. Mozilla Firefox star page. Good times. This is literally like this is literally me with Call of Duty, because I haven't played Call of Duty since uh Cold War, and I've always been one of those people that's like, you know, the game was better back before. You know, in my honest opinion, the last great Call of Duty game was Black Ops 2 in 2012. Call of Duty has never been the same since. There's been good games, but like, you know, this is my brain when it comes to Call of Duty. The good times, and then the franchise fucking died. A trip down memory lane. Yes. Smile because it happened. Stanley Parable alpha test. My first dollar. There it is. The demo. Go outside. Is that an achievement? Don't play for 5 years. You could probably cheese that pretty easily. You probably could just log into the game after setting your time settings forward. It is impossible to get this achievement. Unachievable. Look at this. Nominee, British Academy Awards, Stanley Parable Game Innovation. Look at that. Nominee, debut game. Nominee, Stanley Parable story. Yes. New York Times. New video game releasing today. Greatest surprising down to earth. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll for. 50% off designer hat. Not sure what that is. That's an ending I haven't gotten yet. Stanley Parable deals of choices. Look at this. Look how nice this is. And Little Stanley. Oh, who's Little Stanley? What happened to Little Stanley? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from
Destructoid.
Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and
Ah.
I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art,
James Stephanie
Stanley
Sterling.
Parable strives
Nice.
and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Every game ever created.
That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all.
I've never played either
It isn't
one of
even the
those.
Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Tasteful and nostalgic. It was good. There's the adventure line. Remember that? Memory zone maintenance. Can't go there. Yet. Look, there it is, the main menu. There's the doors. Top 10 memories from the Stanley Parable 2013. I remember. Person of the year, Stanley. Stanley and that lady. There's some development. There's a light source. Look at that light source. Look at that. Is this what source looks like? Is this what source development looks like? Huh. Or Scott K. All the doors. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at this stuff. There's a happy face button. Bunch of buttons. There's a lot of endings I haven't done yet. There's a bunch on the left side of the room we haven't done yet. We still gotta go do those.
Here's another moving passage.
Yes.
This time from GameSpot.com.
GameSpot, yes.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Speaking of what I was saying before, I actually like this. That it's kind of like it's this guy's like stuck in the past, like so many of us are, where it's like, games used to be good, and games, Assassin's Creed used to be good, and now it's changing, and it's like, I personally don't like the new direction that Assassin's Creed is going in, but like, there are so many people who do. And while I can complain and I can, you know, give my thoughts and opinions on the direction that Call of Duty has gone in, or the direction that Destiny has gone in with their seasonal model, and the direction that Overwatch has gone in with their free to play stuff, and it's, there's like there's words to be said about that, that leaving games to just kind of die instead of updating them is like almost worse. It's like, okay, yeah, you played it, but like, are you ever going to play the game again, you know? People play games because of what they can do inside of them, and your game is very good, and letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything. Not allowed to leave. The serious room. Oh, I don't like the serious room. Serious room scares me. I can't go through this door. Can I go through the maintenance door?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh no.
What's this? What's down here?
Oh, it's bad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from
Steam reviews.
the online video game distributor.
Oh
I haven't looked at these
no.
in years. I can't even imagine what's being collected.
Not
here.
Steam
Surely these reviews
reviews.
were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no, not recommended. This one was recommended. Oh no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Not the Steam reviews. Oh no. This is like when you're a video game designer and you have a Twitter and you're like, "Man, I really would like some constructive feedback." And everyone's like, "Oh, your game's dog shit. It's garbage, trash, garbage." Oh no, not recommended. Oh, this is the depression area of the map. This is, oh no, not
Okay,
recommended.
let's see what this one says.
Oh,
The idea for the game is good. For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my... I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
what the fuck is happening? Can I? Oh. Oh.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue. And it goes something like this.
No.
The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, no, until 245. Got the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie and Ryan will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial, something along the lines of, "This game is the best game." Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh, no.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45
Oh,
minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there.
His oar's gone.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's... Oh, Stanley.
Oh no.
You're back. Oh my God.
Oh, the lights all burned out.
Talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh no.
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Fuck you. Oh.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again.
Oh
Welcome.
no.
I have had time to think about you,
Plant
and
died.
about us, and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the...
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, he's fucking dead. Oh no. Oh, the button makes noise. This thing is broken. Oh. That's such a good sound effect, though. That's really good. Anyway, the narrator's dead. Oh. Is that the smoke alarm? It's out of battery. Okay, that's really annoying. Thank you. The clock fell off the wall
But
as
they
well.
didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others.
Correct. 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 Oof. Are the pipes leaking now? I hear them. This thing doesn't even work no more. I don't even know how long it's been, brother. Been here for...
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end,
The end is never the end, 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 is never the... Sounds like it's like raining over here. Or is that the pipe leaking? It looks like that's the pipe leaking. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh, good. Hello? Hello? Well, I hate this. Thank you. Oh. Hello? Civilization. Has the white chlorination syndrome happened yet? Are we? Oh. Oh, now we're in The Last of Us. Near Automata. Nature is returning. Nature is taking over. Oh, never mind. The apocalypse happened. The hell is that sound? What the hell has happened? What has happened? The aliens invaded, bro. There's like some kind of horrible fucking like creature man out there. Oh! Oh, it's worse. Hello? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, good. Yikes. The fucking aliens have taken over. This is the plot of Nier Automata. Oh. Oh. You can leave. Oh. as we walk across the sands of time, I leave the room that I was in for so long and venture forth into the great beyond. Yes. Fuck just happened? Is that an ending? What the fuck was that? You know what I
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
got it. New content. I was bamboozled before.
Oh, good. You notice my sign.
Got it.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Some new content? There's even more new content. Got it. I love the new content. Is it just elevator content? Again.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable.
No! It's Overwatch. It's Overwatch 2, boys.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor
It's
additions?
Overwatch.
Will cover with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience.
No.
Why there are so many possibilities? It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Okay, Blizzard. Okay. The end is never the end again. 427. Investor Showcase. Welcome. It's Overwatch. It's just
Calling
Overwatch
it the Stanley
2.
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe.
Taste the
What does
sequel.
it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Are we just gonna take a tour of the Blizzard offices now? Is that what's happening? They're back. The 2 doors. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Boring section of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. New hotness. Bam. Old and busted. New content. 2. Yeah. Oh, it's a happy 2. 2 times New Roman. 2. Road Geek Transport Heavy. 2. Rocket Pop Half Italic. 2. Orbitron. Cool Sci-Fi. 2. League Gothic Regular. For the casual enjoyer. Sooty. Shackleton. Keep on truckin'. 1 plus 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1, plus 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. Fucking A. 1 more TSP, 2 better TSP. Stanley Parable. Paradigm shift. Strategy. Brick and mortar approach. These are just buzzwords. Hit him with buzzwords. Hit him with the buzzwords. This is actually what Blizzard HQ looks like, except with less sexual harassment. The color red, leverage, holistic value, envelope, client-centric marketing. 1 plus 1, 2 is win-win equals 2. Guys, there's 2 lobes of the brain. The ferns, remember the fern? They just changed it from red to orange, bro. Fucking. Are these... Thanks for attending my meeting. Are these meant to be, This one is Red Dead Redemption 2. The second one. Um. Oh, I recognize this one. Is it The Last of Us? I don't know. The second one is definitely Red Dead Redemption. Um, I don't know what these are. I know they're video game references. I don't know which ones they are, though. I'm a bad video game player individual. Look, there's 2 Stanleys, and then number 2?
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for
2
it.
ears, 2 eyes,
I
2
figure
nostrils, 2
that if
arms,
I
2
can
legs.
loosely organize a handful of
Who took the red
interesting
marker? Me.
concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
From design pitch, break, pitch design. Number 2 chat. This is actually hilarious. Crab, the ultimate sequel. True. Testing 2 printers at the same time. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, City. Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, Dark Souls 2. Let's see. I've played Portal 2. I've never played Half-Life 2. I've never played Batman Arkham Asylum 2. I've never played Divinity Original Sin 2. Never played Doom 2. Is Aladdin 2 Return of Jafar a game or a movie? Not sure. Dark Souls 2 I do plan on playing on the channel with mods at some point. 2. The Stanley Parable, the prequel to the Stanley Parable 2, the sequel to 2. Way to the show floor. Oh no, is this the investor showcase? New features. New content. Oh, the new content bus. Is this like the Overwatch beta? They're like, ah, it's new. It's just 5v5, guys. Oh my god.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Gotcha. Exclusive. That's new. The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Name. Everyone's got one. Hear yours today. No jumping. No jumps remaining. Player tiers. Oh, do you run out of jumps if you use them all in the jump circle? I didn't do that. I should go in this room and see the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2,
It is
I
orange.
asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Got it.
Isn't that wonderful?
My name Matty. We've got dev team and guest. It's not gonna say Matty, is it?
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
It is
But of course,
Overwatch.
in the final game, this button will say your name,
Guys,
whatever name
guys.
it is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Got it.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim,
Yes.
falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim,
Oh.
seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Oh.
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Jim.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim.
Jim. Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again. Jim. Ooh. It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the gym button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim.
I want to
I'm
be
putting
more
the gym button
Jim.
away.
No.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you
No.
are.
No. Wanted more Jim. This is literally like, guys. We know Sojourn is fucked right now, and Roadhog is super oppressive, and the game is fucking horrible with balance, and push is super unfun. But it's just early access right now,
I suppose I
guys.
could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Got it. Infinite hole. It won't end. Free achievements. Settings world champion. How do I get into the settings world champion? Do I have to look this up on Google? Is this a Google thing? Hang on. Okay, so apparently I need to go and change my settings to every possible option. Controller vibration. Controller. Why does my controller not work? Look at that. So the controller does work. Look at this. Wait. There is controller support. Open. Let's go.
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting.
You did it.
Something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
Bumpscosity, huh? Just the bumpscosity. Sure, we'll go up to 1,000. We'll do 1,000 bumpscosity. So much bumpscosity. You won't even believe how much bumpscosity. I want to go back to the bucket. That's new. Look, I figured out how to do controller, guys. Now we're really gonna beat ass. And I have a fucking Overwatch play of the game. Fucking, crosshair as well. Please no screenshots. Oh, I'm recording. Investor Showcase, the magazine, the year's hottest investment opportunities. A whole new office. Oh shit. 999, red is the new... That sounds on purpose, isn't it? That's such an annoying sound. That happens all the time. Yeah, it's on purpose, I think. Why does that happen? That happens all the time with like electronic interference and stuff. The new updated ray traced, more of the same, but in a good way, sequel to the original. New features, new content, new ideas. Oh, the jump circle is back. Sweet. Okay, I'll go there in a minute. I want to go to this. Wait, there's merch. If I scan this QR code, is this a real QR code? Hang on. Hang on, lads. Is this a real QR code? It is. It is. Oh no. Oh no, lads. It's the StanleyParable2.com. Hang on. Here it is, lads. Taste the sequel. Now in Expo Hall 2. Welcome to the official website of Stanley Parable 2. There's a video. There's a YouTube video here. That's new. If you're more of a prequel sort of person, check out the Stanley Parable. This is just gonna be a link to the original one. Sure is. Fucking the Stanley Parable, sequels, and you.
Say there, Timmy. What's that you're enjoying? Why, it's breakfast, of course. Everyone loves breakfast. But did you know that breakfast is getting a sequel? That's right. It's called Lunch. And critics are raving that lunch will be everything breakfast was and more. With a little luck, we may even get a trilogy series out of it.
Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Reassurance bucket.
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley
controller
Parable
movement.
Reassurance Bucket.
Oh.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
About to feel so reassured. Oh.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort,
yes,
even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Oh.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Beautiful bucket. Just pick it up. We have a bucket now. Thanks, man.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
This is wild. Too.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Stepniece. Well, the blue does add a little bit of color, so I like that one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah, well, someday.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Got it. Thanks, man. What is this? What is this down here? I love this music. Dun dun dun. Time slash depth. I'm like infinity, distant future, wholly like infinity. Oh, is this opening room depth, infinite, surrounding area. Hole entrance, infinite. So it's a black hole. Got it. Infinite hole, chart, hole, more hole, infinity, falling. Educational use only, more. Science, space, depth. 2. This, it just keeps going. Infinite hole. I love these charts, by the way. Look at this. The Earth made that. Anyways, geology is cool.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Why does it make sound? Geronimo?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
But what if I just stayed in the hole?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
It's not infinite,
Maybe do
is
it on
it?
the sooner
It's not
rather than
infinite,
later
is it?
spectrum of things.
It's not infinite. It's not infinite at all. Yeah, I'm getting further
Okay,
away.
Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly
Yeah.
exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
2 of us.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually
2 p.m.
fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Hey, look.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
I didn't say
Why
anything.
Don't we just put all
I didn't say
this
anything at
behind us
all.
and agree to just call the hole most.
I didn't say a
infinite?
damn thing.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Sure, bud.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
But what if?
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal.
Not
A normal person
normal.
would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Long.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
It did.
I couldn't help but feel like
Oh,
you spent a little
no.
less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
But what if?
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me.
Oh.
Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive dip. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but
I
at
am
this
obsessed
depth,
with holes.
I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Is it gonna like go further up, like into the ceiling or something? Oh,
Is the
no.
teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Anything else.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful
Oh,
rest of it.
come back, you bitch. Well, he'll be back, and in greater numbers. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is the scary monster coming to kill me? Can't move. Can't do shit. What's happening? What's happening? I'm afraid. I have at least one fear. Oh. 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 Got it. Okay, we're descending now. To fucking whatever this is. Oh no. Okay, bye. I'll see you later. Bye. I'll just change your perspective. Oh my god. Can I move? Change your perception. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. I don't like that one as much. I don't like that one as much at all. I don't like that one either. I don't like that one either.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
What is this?
My head's stronger.
Oh. Oh. Oi! Oh. 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 Well, they're all horrible. Well, they're all bad. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Where's the good one? Oh. That's kind of nice. Change my reality. I'd like to get back to... Oh. 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 no. Where was the fun?
My head's
Where was the fun dancing one? Where's the fun dancing one? None of them are good. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Puppies! The beach. Easter Island heads. Three Pyramids of Giza. Microbiome. That painting. I like the puppies. Bring back the puppies. Change yourself. Oh. Error, yes.
Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort
What
of dozed
the
off there,
fuck was
drifting away
that?
into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Toodle pip. Thanks, man. I'd like to be let out, though. No. Don't send me back. Oh. Oh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
It took me out of the hole. The hole is dead. No. I killed the infinite hole. You heard Jim in the game. The button that says Jim, exclusive. That's Jim. Jim is amazing. That's a jump circle.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
So dumb. So dumb. Fine, it ended. The mostly infinite hole. New free easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. It just works. It just works. Fallout 76? It just works. Free achievement. Get yours right now. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Alright, alright. Alright, Bethesda, calm down. Alright.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
It's not gonna work, is it?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been
Alright, guys.
uproariously demanding
Sojourn's
this
broken
feature.
right now.
Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
We promise we'll fix Roadhog and his one shot, and well, we promise we'll fix that.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Collectibles. Oh no. Not collectibles. That's new. Can you find them? No. Collect them all. Not collectibles.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll
Fucking
run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly
unbelievable.
innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh. Let's go! New content. You found it. 1 of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
There's a map. Okay. Jump circle. This map. Free achievement. The button says the name of the player that's playing the game. Merge. Settings world champion. The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. Office decorations. Epilogue. I didn't get the epilogue yet. I'm assuming I have to like come back here later. I'm gonna need a guide for this game, bro. Collectibles, infinite hole. Okay. I guess we'll leave. Couldn't do anything with the epilogue. Is that a Reaper? Is this like a Mass Effect Reaper? That's like a X.
All right. Have you seen
what the
everything
fuck
you
this
wanted
is.
to? Ready to
Mugs.
move on now?
Oh, look at Stanley. Look at him. Look at him. He's so epic. These no screenshots. Uh-oh.
So,
Exhibit
Stanley,
hall.
what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video
This is
game,
just
but
a commentary
feel
on
it in
video
my
game
soul.
design.
It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see
Right.
whether or not it coheres into a
Right,
meaningful
right,
gameplay
right.
experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my
It's
new features
Overwatch
in.
2.
With respect, with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction,
Overwatch
this
2.
is the Stanley Parable 2.
It's Overwatch 2.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
It's just the same
All right,
game.
perfect. Go ahead. Take
Just
a look.
Overwatch 1. The same game. Jesus Christ. Fucking unbelievable. Oh yes. Welcome to the Stanley Parable 2. Look at how epic this is. The room is melting and changing before me. Yes. How could this happen? It's gonna be on the door. Is it gonna be the 2 doors? Oh. Okay. Cool.